Hi everybody, Dan over in the Wilton showroom. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use the Bake Even strips. These will help your cakes get a nice even bake, no doming or cracking, and can really help with larger cakes so you don't get that thick crust on the outside where they're overbaked. Ultimately what these strips do is we would soak them in water, which I'll demonstrate in a second, and fit them around our tin. They'll reduce the cooking process just slightly. That way you'll get a nice even bake and no thick crust. Old school method of it, we used to put water in the bottom of our ovens in bakeries so you'd get that steam and stop the thick crusts. But these are much easier to use and you get nice, perfectly level layers of cake. So they come in packets of 2 and 4, and the way to use them, first off, take your tin, a nice anodised aluminium Wilton tin there, and fit your strips to them to start with while they're dry, because when they're wet you can't adjust them. They're a bit of a pain to adjust. So fit it on so it's nice and tight, but so it stays on. Doesn't have to be such a snug fit, but it needs to be nice and manoeuvrable, so when it goes on wet you can move it still. You can adjust them. For bigger tins you can link 2 together by undoing them. So if you've got a 12-inch tin you can just hook 2 together to make a bigger tin. You'll have the same effect. So all I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to submerge it in the water, let it get right in there, and let it get fully soaked through. Squeeze all those little air bubbles out. Make sure it gets nice and wet there. And what you do when you take it out, you don't want to wring it dry, but you want to wring off some excess. And then what you would do is slip your tin inside it. And as I said earlier, make sure you fit these to your tins before you get them wet, because it's really difficult, as you can see now, to try and fit it through when they're wet. So again, make sure you fitted it first hand, soak it, wring it out, then you can put it down and it will slot straight in, instead of trying to get it through the little groove there while it's wet, and it doesn't work. So this one would be wet for us now. Then you pop in your cake mixture and off you go, bake at your normal temperature, and you'll be surprised at just how level your cakes come out, especially if you suffer with doming and cracking. That will work great for you.